1, 2. How do I change my view so I can see my character's face?
Shift.
I can't see his face.
Oh, no, you can't.
Can't even do that.
Nope. You can look at my character's
Darn it.
face.
Alright, that'll work, I guess. 1, 2, 3, starting in 2 seconds.
I'm already
Starting
recording.
now. Hello, this is TrickyRocks. I'm back with my first episode of this series. This is the one I'm doing it on is Starmade. As you can see, it's a space game, and it's also voxel too. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too far in depth with it. If you're interested, I'll leave the link to the game. It's currently free right now. I think it's an alpha or beta. Which one is it again?
Alpha.
It's an alpha right now.
Yeah. Also,
So,
people on Master Map Maker.
yeah, this is my friend Master Map Maker.
Sasha Moon Games.
We make videos together sometimes, as you can already tell right now. Alright, so, yeah. So let's get started, I guess. So what should we do? Should we just make one ship to start with, or two?
One ship.
One ship, alright.
We're starting with
Alright.
a really low amount of credits.
Yeah, I know. I think that's vanilla settings.
Doesn't
Credits.
seem vanilla.
And if it's not, it's alright too. We'll just make a ship that's capable of mining. I'll just,
Don't chuck your things at me.
yeah, I'll drop the stuff that I have here. Let's not even bother with putting guns on it yet. Because, they're not going to be any use with the little bit that we have. Let's keep them, though.
Okay, so I picked that stuff up.
Alright, so salvage cannons. And... Alright.
For some reason,
Oh,
they seem
wow.
to be lagging like crazy.
Yeah, that's probably because it has block physics implemented and stuff. And I didn't increase the RAM on the server either. Probably should have.
Before next episode.
Yeah, I'll do that before next episode. It's not liking at all for me, though.
Because you're the dang host.
I'm also not in a ship, either.
Well, it's lagging for me even though I'm not in a ship sometimes. Most of the time.
I'll do that before next episode, then. So I'm going to record a couple episodes today, if possible.
Okay, so I have the salvage computer and I have 10 cannons.
You're spinning way off in space. Oh, now you looped back.
No, I'm not. This is weird having to maneuver a small ship to get all this stuff.
I'm gonna give you my antimatter cannons too. Might as well just put them on. It won't hurt anything. Alright, I'm gonna sell my computers, I think. I'm gonna keep my ship core on me, though. Alright, so, get as many more salvage cannons as I can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sell my ship core. I only could get 11 more salvage cannons. But that's alright. The cannons are up by the guns.
Yeah, I see them. I think once I... Oh, there. Whoop, whoop.
And now you're spinning again off in space.
Even though I'm actually not.
Server claims you are for some reason. It's a new bug with Starmade. It used to not happen at all. And now you're drifting. And turning around like you're gonna blast at me, and now you're not. Wow.
You're experiencing some bugs.
Yeah, these bugs have been going on for a little while since the newest updates. last person I played this game with, he actually screamed at me to stop rotating the ship. I'm like, I'm not rotating it. So you are. I'm like, dude, it's a bug. I'm not rotating it. It looks like it is to you, but it's not. And he wouldn't stop yelling at me, so I stopped playing with him. Got it got too annoying because it's like, it wasn't fair that he was yelling at me like that. Cause like, what can I do about that?
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah, we all
It's
know.
like, ugh. But yeah, that's a major bug that needs to be fixed. And also these Plex undetonators would be better, I think, in the ground instead of up in the middle of nowhere. Just saying.
Yeah.
And if each corner was open, like these two over here to make it symmetrical, that would also be better.
Mm,
Some symmetry here.
mm. Symmetry would be nice. And also, if it. So, is this an odd base building? No, it's an even base building. If this was an odd base building, it would look much better as well. Do you want to get in one of the computers?
Mm-hmm.
Computers are over on this side. That's the front.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Mm.
So it's over on the side here. You're right by it, below you, on the right side of the ship.
I see the weapons computer.
Oh, shoot.
Oh boy. Um,
Over here, on that side that you're on.
that's the weapons computer.
Yeah, that's what I want you to hop into.
Oh, the weapons computer, not
Yeah.
salvage one.
Now, I think the salvage one's covered.
All right.
Okay. Now to find a nearby asteroid.
All right. I'll watch the nav menu.
Doot 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 doot. You don't have to watch the nav menu.
Hmm.
Also, for people wondering, I'm playing with like the best graphics. I don't usually lag with them, but I am.
It isn't the graphics; it's the server.
It's both.
I'll just have to add more RAM onto the server.
Do you think we should go over the controls of this game? I mean, it's quite simple.
Um, no, people figure those out on their own. I
Yeah.
mean,
Plus,
sorry, but if you
there's a
can't figure
tutorial.
out the controls of a game, then maybe you shouldn't be playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, when I started playing Minecraft, I found out the controls the first time I played it.
Mm. Well, this game even has a tutorial.
And this game is so freaking easy. I mean, it has a tutorial. The controls are pretty simple. I mean, it's not much different than the mechanics in Minecraft for walking. In fact, the walking mechanics are the same in here as in Minecraft. The buttons that you
Except
press,
for going up and down.
except for going up and down and rotating, that's quite different. I mean, E to go up, Q to go down, Z to rotate left, E to rotate,
X.
C, X to rotate right. I mean, gosh. And that's pretty easy. And then the left and right mouse buttons to break and place and to shoot, to spray, shoot, and stuff like that. I mean, gosh. And that's stuff that people can find out when they first start playing.
Oh, shoot.
Even though I know I just went over the controls in 2 seconds, but
Mm. I am going to get some
and
shields.
and if you don't understand what I mean by rotating and stuff like that, you can find that out on your own pretty easily. And just press the Z and X buttons when you're playing Starmade, and you'll get it.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what
Ooh.
rotate means, then perhaps it's not the game for you. Guns are pretty
Don't
good.
don't shoot. Don't
I'm not
shoot the
shooting.
dang station.
I'm not shooting at the station. I'm shooting past it.
Okay. Looks like you were. Anyways, I hope you know what I just bought. A bunch of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you also don't want to be shooting at the station because if you do, then they'll send trading guild after you.
Well, only the shops, not the
Yeah,
stations.
I mean the shops, not the stations. You can shoot at the stations as much as you want. As ridiculous as that might sound, you can.
Nobody lives there.
True, but that'd be interesting if they implemented races and stuff. That would be in the stations and on planets.
So I just got us a whole bunch of shields for protection.
That's not a bad thing.
Even though right now we're inside the shop range.
Probably not necessary, but
Yeah, not necessary, but it's cool to be mining from the shop. I'm
I
still
mean it's
inside the shop
probably
range.
it's probably not necessary if we're in shop range to be
Shielded?
having shields, but
Okay, dude. Right here is shop. Right here isn't.
we could just go into the shop range whenever pirates come by to kill us, and then we can
Yeah.
shoot them within
Yeah.
the range.
Yeah. Well, dude, just the fact is that this asteroid is so close to the shop. Like, I can get right here and still be inside
Don't
the
bump
shop.
it. Don't bump it. Remember the physics.
Yes, I know. Uh, yeah, but we can get this close and we're still inside the shop.
Oh, you had me worried there for a second. I thought you were like bumping into it. I'm like, oh.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Phew. Yeah. Now, it's not normal in Starmade for when you hit into something with your ship, for your ship to break and snap in half and stuff like that. But on my server that I put together here, I enabled those physics. I do not have it open for a lot of people to play on because of the fact that
We have these
it's
physics.
extremely experimental and it crashes servers with a large amount of people on them. If you want to be part of this series and you are somebody on YouTube, if you're known on YouTube or even semi-known or just want to get started, um, email me at my email, TrickyRockslayer@gmail.com, and put your username out there and reason why you would like to join and stuff. And the only requirement is you need to have Mumble. If you
Yes.
don't have Mumble, we're not going to be recording with you.
Mm.
And also, too, assuming that we're recording with you, then that's pretty much assuming that you're going to join our faction. We don't. I'm not really interested in recording with people who are just going to be like shooting at me all the time for no reason.
Yeah.
And this server here is not good for that.
Yeah,
Everyone
especially.
on this server needs to be working together.
Oh, lava.
That's how that works. And I'm not going to have more than a couple of people on the server at once. I'm going to say probably 4 or 5 will be my cap. 5 is probably the max. That's about it. Yeah, and assuming that I approve of you recording with us, then I'll also have to have Ian will also have to.
Master.
Sorry, I'll edit that out. But
I'll add it.
yeah, Master Map Maker will also have to approve of that as well. Um, because he's my recording buddy.
And partner.
Yeah, I'm partner and server admin on the server co-owner actually on the TechCraft server and all my other servers and this server and any other server I plan to do in the future.
Presumably.
Pretty much. I mean, co-owner is pretty much reserved for him and him alone on every server I have.
Pretty much.
Just because I know I can trust him to do a good job. I don't really pretty much care what he does on it because,
It's
you
usually
know,
nothing bad.
it's usually not bad, yeah. mean, you know, I troll sometimes too, but the people that I've had being not owner, co-owner on my servers before. Oh my goodness. Wow, 25 damage. That's gonna have to go up. But people have had co-owner on my servers before, just ridiculous. I mean,
I need more money. Ugh. Do you have any money left?
I have 990.
Oh, not not much.
I could probably drop all those though.
Drop it.
Drop credits. Alright, I dropped
Yay,
it.
money. Boop. Okay, there we go. Now I have enough. Plus I'm going to sell whatever I have and attempt to get more.
But yeah, and if you ram into stuff and you have like, we found this out the hard way. You ram into something and you have blocks off to the side, they can snap off.
Mm.
Like they can break in half and stuff and flip around, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not cool if it's happening to you, but it's, cool.
Yeah, because we had like a bit
So
over
you could
there,
probably
there,
you
there,
could probably
there,
shoot you could probably shoot a
everywhere.
ship in half
Yeah, you could.
easily.
That's why you want to actually protect your core with the main body of the ship.
Yeah.
Just a tip.
Like you don't want your core inside one of your wings or something. You really don't want to do that because then it'll make the flying of it very awkward too.
Yeah. But you don't want to have like a tower somewhere and it's on a very fragile neck to it.
Yeah, really don't want to do that.
I'll just do a barrel roll. Or I guess an aileron roll for you technicalists.
We're probably not going to do super large chips. We'll see though. If we do super large chips, I'm afraid we might lag the server out. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, how it goes when I upgrade the RAM on it.
Yeah. Let's see. Rotate
If it goes
phosphorus.
well, with 5 people on it, I think I might allow more. We'll see how it goes though.
Yeah. Everything's up to chance with us.
Mm-hmm.
Except for what we know. That's not up to chance.
Oh, and if you have seen the TechCraft server updates on YouTube and you're interested in being one of the beta testers, just email me at my email again. With your Minecraft username and stuff, and reason why you want to join and things like that. Can tell you right now though, while my server's in beta testing, it's not going to be up 24/7. In fact, it's probably going to be pretty rarely up. When the server is actually completely finished and it's out of beta, because right now it's in beta 1.5, once it's completely finished, which will be in June, then it will be posted for the general public beyond too. And right now the server's pretty stable. I mean, we had about 20 redstone, no, we had even more than that. I think we had about 50 redstone clocks, the laggiest ones possible, and then we had people doing world edit and all kinds of stuff
Lava.
before, and lava and all that kind of stuff, and
For people.
rapid
For pe-
doors and
Okay.
missing blocks, and
For people
yeah.
wondering, lava is the second laggiest block next to redstone.
Yeah.
just so
I
people
mean,
know.
we had quite a bit before it crashed, and
Mm,
it only crashed for about a couple seconds and came right back.
mm. More like
So I mean,
froze.
yeah, it like crashed and then it came back and then it
Oh shoot.
froze for a little bit and then it started repairing itself, even though all that redstone stuff was still going. So the server is really good. Um, I will, however, need about 100 people to join the server and try to lag out the server for the next stress test because 100 is the max slots on it. See if that's an appropriate amount of
Mm.
users. Um,
While we're talking about this, should we talk about things that will be coming out with eventually?
for what?
For just like games and stuff that we'll be working on.
Oh, um, probably not yet. Not until we've copyrighted them. Um, because
Tech
we don't.
Technically we already have them sort of copyrighted.
Not yet. We haven't made a copyright, and we haven't posted any threads with a copyright on it to the general public yet. So those wouldn't hold because people
Well,
can still.
for people on my channel, I'm gonna copyright the Ruby game that I'm working on,
Yeah, if you can get the
and
copyrights for it,
well,
but
I'm going to copyright it under my name, and I'm going to say that Rooster Teeth also has some part in it, and I'm also going to send it in to them for review.
yeah, that will be an awesome game too. Because I think that one's voxel based, right?
Yes, most of my
Yeah,
games are voxel based. In fact,
yeah.
it's weird.
Almost all my games are going to be voxel based too. Um, I have a couple of games that I'm working on currently. I'm not doing terribly well with them yet. I
I
still need
like,
to learn a little more Java before I can really complete them.
mm, and as well for the games we're going to be releasing, we are going to be releasing a launcher with them
Yeah,
that will be
the
used for the entire company we have.
yeah. Wait, is the launcher going to have all the games that we make for the
Yeah,
company on it?
yeah,
Kind of like Steam, basically.
yeah. It's going to be exactly like Steam. Better, and we're not going to exactly allow random people to put their games on there without
No, it's just going
special
to be our games.
yeah,
Hmm.
without special condecency for a while.
Um, yeah, probably ever, to be quite honest, because it it's made for our games. I mean, people who work with us within our own company range can post the games that they make on there too, but because they're made in the company for the company, you know what I mean?
Mm,
It's that makes a little more sense,
mm. So people,
because at least for a while.
so people watching my video subscribe to me. If people watching his video subscribe to him, we'll be coming out with games and other stuff eventually.
Hmm.
Developer logs and early access.
Yeah, all my games that I make starting off with by myself, I'm not sure if I can say the same
Me.
um, for Master Map Maker, but we are actually I know me myself, I'm going to be releasing them to the public. First version being an alpha to be free testing, alpha testing, and then I'm going to continue releasing them free for beta testing, and then after it's out of beta, then mine will start costing money because I kind of rank my games up fast. When the bugs are out, then for the basic features, I remove it from alpha and level up to beta. And then after I have the basic features implemented that I want implemented, then I go and I rank games up to, a different numeric or whatever the
Numeric.
it's called. Thank you. Numeric number, basically.
Numeric.
I make it I basically put the version out there in numbers, like Minecraft does. They do
Most
1.7,
all games do that.
1.7.5, 1.5.6.
All
But
games do that.
first, just like Minecraft did, they did alpha, beta, and then they did 1.
Every game
something. I don't
does
even know how
that.
they did that. Except for mine is not going to be quite like that. I'm going to probably start with 001 or just one, update number one. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe update number
I think
five,
mine's
and then
just
I'll
going to
go
be
from 5 to
sequential.
10 to 15 to 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 60, or no. I'll start with 100 and bring it up by about 5 each time. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
see.
for mine, I'm probably going to have the first version of the game available for everyone, and then past that, it's going to be like donors and stuff to get beta and alpha access. And then if you actually want to pay for the full game, it's going to be like X amount of dollars for it.
Yeah, for my games I make, how I'm going to do that is I'm going to actually have the first versions free as a demo, and then the demo will stop working. Like, it'll stop working when the full version comes out, and then you'll have to pay to play it. It won't be like a monthly subscription. Gosh, I hate
No,
it when people do that.
yeah, people
That's
hate that.
just dumb. I mean, seriously, why do you want to pay extra money to play a game? It's the reason why I
They
don't play
may
like
not even
Zion
play
and stuff like that. People don't generally play those games.
World of Warcraft, even though tons
Oh,
of people
I
play
don't.
that.
Ugh.
World of Warcraft
I'll never
sucks.
play World of Warcraft.
I know.
You have it forever through all the updates and everything.
Mm,
I will probably have little tools and plugins on the side that you can buy separately that I make for the game specifically, and then I'll have a area where people can post their free tools. But the tools that I make specifically, I'll have a copyright on them so nobody else can make tools of that nature for the game
mm,
because, yeah, because it's mine. um, and I'm the main developer of my own games, just like he's the main developer of his own games.
Each developer has their own style. Each developer has their own skills.
Yep.
What other games do I have in production? Metro System Manager. I have 2 engines in production. I have a lot
Hmm.
in production, basically.
And if you're a Java developer and are interested in helping me with games,
Or
having
modeler.
any part in it, or a modeler, then contact me at my email. Um, you have to at least understand some Java. Um, in fact, I would prefer you to have gone through all the basic Java and then gone into the game design tutorials.
Mm,
If you haven't and you're interested, check out Bucky's tutorials
the new
on
Boston.
YouTube. The new Boston tutorials.
Or you can check out his website.
Yeah, or you can try his website. I'll leave a link in the description for that. And yeah, later on when I get a little better at it, I'll probably be doing tutorials myself too.
Mm,
Um, oh, and I'll be releasing an modding API for all my games too that are going to be integrated into
integrated.
integrate into integrated into the game itself. So when you start the game, well, when you start the launcher, you press play on the game, then it opens up another launcher basically for the game, and then on there it will say mods, and then within the mods directory thing, it will have the mod creator basically for the game. And I'll be updating it every single time that I come up with a new update for the game. I'll be adding new things to it.
You do realize I can just add that to the launcher, right?
We could do that too, but
Have one launcher for everything.
yeah, it might be easier to do that within the game though. Well, it might create more lag too. I guess we could do it within the launcher. That's your call.
Or within the
But
launcher for compatibility and easiness.
all right. But yeah, basically, all of my modding APIs are going to explain themselves. Like I'll have annotations and everything.
Yeah.
all the classes so people can understand it better. And I will not be releasing all my source code on there,
Don't
because
release any
that's a
source code.
dumb idea.
Don't release any
Um,
source code.
I will probably be releasing the source codes for the classes that you're allowed to mod. That's probably about it.
Like a
Um,
block.
like the blocks class, I'll be releasing the source code for that, the whole class too. Um, or maybe not the whole class, just like block. You know what I mean? Just the blocks, how they work. Source code for blocks, source code for physics, source code for the mobs and the AIs and um, the health and things like that will be in there.
Yeah. All stuffs will just be in there.
Yeah, just a lot of useful stuff for people who want to mod the game.
I think I will actually be selling my engine for roughly a lot of money because
Yeah.
people sell engines for a lot of money usually.
Hmm.
And the name is Novus Ignis, which is Latin for new fire. I like that name.
And the engine, the voxel engine, is pretty uh is pretty what's that called? Adjustable. Meaning that you can use it for space generation, you can use it for normal generation with mountains and stuff. You can make it a Minecrafty, more realistic generation. You can make it blocky, you can make it non-blocky. It's kind of the call of the person who's using it.
Yeah. Like
Um,
like each block in the Ruby game is probably going to be a foot. Foot.
and the engine is kind of meant to be called from a jar, like you call from one jar to the
Library.
engine
It's a
jar,
library,
basically.
basically.
Yeah,
Library.
it's a library. You import it, and then you call the events that you need in there and stuff.
Mm.
Or however that works. I don't actually remember. I'll have to look that up.
And
But
with it, you'll get a copy of my util class, which is just the basic parts of Java,
yeah, pretty much.
like creating a window and doing game stuff.
I don't know if we'll release our time class thing though, or time
Well,
things. We'll
we
see.
we will. It's pretty basic stuff. We just convert time and stuffs.
That could even be held inside of the. Could probably even be held in the generator.
Mm. I am planning on putting it somewhere else in the generator.
Mm.
This rock is extremely bone dry.
How much do you have?
I've been selling it as I've been going, but I've not received one ore.
Oh boy.
This one's just bone
Oh,
dry.
did we just hit into that?
No.
Oh, good.
I'm being careful with that. It's been forever since I've played Starmade. I wish I had, like, headlights in this that would just project a small beam onto a block. Yeah, this asteroid's really, really freaking dry.
I think the person who's been working on the modding API for this is almost done with it, actually.
Yeah, if they've actually been working on it.
He's been working on it.
Are you sure? Have you talked to him?
No, I just heard things about it.
From where? Me?
No,
From where?
on the internet.
Mm.
Posts and stuff. I don't remember where I found stuff. I was just browsing.
Mm. Yeah, this asteroid's bone dry. Fantastic shadows. I'm not seeing very many ores on these.
Hmm.
Do we really come across that bad of a sector for spawn?
Yeah, probably.
I'm tempted just to knock into this asteroid so I can see its backside.
Oh, and if you're going to be joining my development team, don't expect any money to start off with because the game's in early development and we're not making anything off of it. But in the long run, it's actually worth it because when the game does get out, I will be giving anybody who helps me with it cool share off of game that I make. So,
Mm.
I mean, or games really that they help with. So if the games do really well, which I'm planning on, just say everybody is going to do well with it.
Ooh, ooh,
Just in
ooh.
the beginning, you can't expect me to pay anybody because, well, how am I going to do that? Okay, that
Is
looks
this?
weird. Why can I see through that?
I think that's ice.
Oh, that makes sense then.
That is weird and cool. Well, I guess we can see if there's any ores in it.
Yeah, we could. Um, I will be right back.
Okay. Mute yourself
What?
and stuff.
I'm recording. Why are you bugging me?
Oh god, not this.
Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Family. Oh,
Yeah.
frickin'. I bet you saw that.
So what?
If you haven't seen it, you'll
Oh,
see it in a moment.
we almost whacked into it.
Yeah. Yours in this one? I don't see any yours, do you?
No, I don't see any ores in that.
What's with the... What's with it being bone dry?
Um, I have no clue. How long would you say we've been recording for?
I would have no idea.
Hmm.
Ah, lag.
Um,
Yeah. It's cool seeing ice ones, though, that we can see through. It's just a
yeah.
bit weird when we do see through them.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. What?
Oh,
Who's
God.
there? I'm recording something right now. I'll let you in a moment.
If people don't know, ores are very valuable in this game. They can get you lots of money quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Just like lava can, but lava's like a resource nobody cares about. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry if you notice a bunch of times where the video kind of cuts out a little bit. That's because my brothers and sisters just kind of came home and they're all trying to barge into the room. I locked the door so they can't do that while I'm recording. They still feel the need to bang on the door a bunch, so
Which I can still
yeah,
hear them,
yeah, which is
because you're not
annoying.
muting yourself.
Yeah, so I mean,
No, I gave you a shortcut for that. I know I gave you a shortcut for that.
yeah, the shortcut's not working though, and I don't know which one it is.
Control M.
I've already tried Control M, Control D.
Hmm. You might have to reconfigure it. Didn't you reinstall it?
Um, Possibly.
That might be why.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Hmm. Well,
Sector lag.
I think time's about up for me. Um,
For
with
recording.
recording.
Oh, shit!
What? Oh yeah, let's get back to spawn.
Nope, to a shop.
Eeks.
Just to a shop. Good thing I installed those shields. They're behind us. Oh
Oh
shit.
boy. Any damage at all?
No.
Did we ram into that?
No.
Let's hope not.
Oh sh.
Good. What?
Almost rammed into the shop.
We clipped it a little bit, but we didn't do any damage to our ship.
That's good.
Actually, we're missing one block. That's
Really?
alright. It's not from clipping, we got shot.
No.
I
Where's
think we
this
did.
missing block?
Isn't
It
this area here?
is it on
Or
the right side in between two like
yes. Uh-huh.
no, that was there
Oh,
already.
it was there.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
yeah.
left that there so it'd be two separate weapons,
I
so
think um where are they?
they're in the direction I'm facing the ship.
We're just rotating.
No. They are actually right up there.
Okay. After we destroy these pirates, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Or a
I
day.
think we can just call it a day here.
Yeah, I suppose we can do that in our next episode. Yeah. So if you liked this video, please do leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Well, thanks for watching us just fly around.